Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
On my far left, Craig Evans, who's going to be fighting Tom Stalker for the 3rd time. Craig from Wales, Tom from Liverpool, had 2 crackers already, and it promises to be another outstanding fight, and you can guarantee that it's going to be close, I would have thought, once more. That's for the WBO European lightweight title. And then alongside Craig, we've got Liam Williams, who was supposed to have fought Ahmet Patterson, but as you've probably seen on social media and in various press releases and in the news, Ahmet was attacked and hit by some lads carrying a brick, and he's in no state to fight. So unfortunately, the British title fight is no longer happening. So Liam is facing a late replacement opponent who's not yet here, but will be there on the night, I can assure you. A Hungarian called Gabor Govic, who's got 4 defeats in 26 fights. And the big thing for Liam, as we said at the press conference last week, is that if he does come through this okay, he'll get that belt, but he'll also move closer to a world title shot. Sal Alvarez, in all expectation, is likely to relinquish as he goes looking for Gennady Golovkin, and Liam is right in the mix to have a world title fight sometime next year, or at very least be put into position as a mandatory challenger. We have a brilliant vacant British middleweight title fight between Tommy Langford, who's here on my right from Birmingham, who's undefeated, current Commonwealth champion, was to have fought Chris Eubank, of course. Chris, for reasons best known to himself, medical supposedly, is not taking part in this fight, but he has got an outstanding replacement opponent who believes that it's his time, dressed in his Mexican hat, and he'll tell you about that, a bit of Mexican ancestry. Sam Sheedy from Sheffield, also another, with just 1 defeat in his 18 fights, and he says that it is his moment and that he's going to spring the big upset. And then top of the bill is Terry Flanagan on my right, the WBO lightweight champion, who's going to be defending against Orlando Cruz, an outstanding fighter from San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's now a very worthy top of the bill. It was always going to be a good fight, and it stands as a world title fight in its own right. It's of course a fantastic opportunity for Orlando, who has fought at lighter weight divisions in the past for a world title, but he got the chance to fight at lightweight. He stepped up, and he says that he's ready, and he's ready to give Terry all the trouble he needs. Now, a news line for you, which you might be interested in regarding Terry, is that you probably know on Saturday night rather, Vasyl Lomachenko is fighting Nicholas Walters in Las Vegas for the world title, and Frank Warren has been in discussions with Bob Arum, Lomachenko's promoter, with the idea that next year, provided Terry can come through Saturday's altercation, I'm sure Orlando will have other ideas about that, but provided Terry can come through that, they're talking about having Terry having his mandatory defence against Felix Verdejo in Manchester on the same bill as a fight involving Vasyl Lomachenko, who will come over, if those talks come to fruition, to fight in this country with a view in the summer of next year to a massive open-air event at Old Trafford. And remember that it's not just BoxNation now, it's also BoxNation and BT Sport in the new year. Vasyl Lomachenko against Terry Flanagan for the world lightweight title is a very real possibility. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment, but let's start down the line first of all, and let's talk about this one which is for the third time of asking. Tom Stalker and Craig Evans. Craig, let's start with you. What do you think of this particular fight this time round? You ready? You going to get the decider?
I'm ready. We're in the goal now. Two cracking fights for the fans and everyone who've tuned in to watch. But this one is another cracking fight. But he's a champion now this time. He's been vacant the 2 last times. But I'm going to go in there and rip the belt off him. Simple as. There's no chance he's going to be winning that belt.
No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
Tell us about it then, Tom. What makes you so confident?
I'm just so confident in this fight than the first two, because I've been in the gym now. I've had the heavens on my mind for like 3-4 months. My weight's bang on, I've done everything right, I'm happy.
So why don't you fight me during the 4th then? Instead of fighting that bum, you beat the title for.
Say it again.
Do it.
So what you said?
You said, why didn't you fight?
Why didn't you fight me during the 4th? You turned it down and you fought that bum to win the title.
I didn't turn down. My team decided my fight. I've come to Wales to fight you.
Yeah, I would have come to Liverpool to fight you.
Yeah, no, I'm here now to fight you. So there you go. So if I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't be here, would I?
Yeah.
I ain't going to school you on Saturday night, school you.
You're going to be crying.
School you.
Crying? School me.
You wasn't
school me. I didn't school me the first 2 nights.
I wouldn't even like 4 or 5 rounds.
All of which kind of undermines my initial suggestion that this is going to be a very real fight. What makes you so sure that you can do it, Tom?
Do you know, I've just done everything right. I'm very, very confident. You know, in the camp I've had, my weight and massive for lightweight. I've just done everything right with Danny Vaughan, my coach. And I'm just ready. I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to the fight, so I can see it being a big performance.
It's got to be a great fight, isn't it, Craig? It's got to be.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight, but it's going to be.
I respect Craig as well. He's a great fighter. That's why I'm here. So you know,
yeah. I'm not saying no difference to you, but come Saturday night, I'm going to be having that belt, 100%.
No chance.
Well, we
will.
Going
some dog on yourself, think you know you're the underdog, aren't you?
Huh?
You're the underdog, so why you come forward?
Underdog. So what? Underdog.
What about
do you honestly
Tom?
think you won the last fight?
What?
Do you honestly think you won the last fight?
No, but truthfully, this is a complete truth.
He spoke nice, yeah, won the first fight.
Yeah.
You speak the truth.
Yeah, no, I thought you won by a round. But a draw win, if it was a draw, you couldn't have fingered. The first fight, I won easily by 4 rounds. The second fight, he won by a round. I couldn't have complained. Did I think he won the second fight when I was in the ring? Yeah.
But the difference is, like, difference is, there's 2 fights of fucking dogs. It's all about this fight. Yeah,
you slapped Western Joe Kanzangi. You got the same. Oh, sorry.
And Joe Kanzangi was a multi-weight world champion, so you know.
I said you slapped more than you said.
So there you go.
Any problem about fighting in Wales? About him having all the fans?
I'm glad I'm fighting here because less pressure on me, and I'm happy to be here. And like I say again, that belt will be staying with me. I've left it actually in my bag. It should be on here.
Can you tell some joke to do that?
Well, thank you for that. And of course, there will be one-on-one opportunities afterwards, and the photograph of them together is going to be interesting, isn't it? Orlando's getting a quick early lesson about what boxing over here can sometimes be like. Let's move on from that for the moment and move on to the vacant British middleweight championship. Tommy Langford here against Sam Sheedy. Tommy, let's start with you. You were supposed to be fighting Chris Eubank. That's been put off. You've got to get up for it and get yourself prepared for a totally different kind of an opponent. How much of a problem has that been?
Getting up for it has been not a problem whatsoever. It's a really prestigious belt. It's the British title. Every British fighter wants to be British champion, so that's what this fight's about for me. It's about going in, doing the job, getting over the line and becoming British champion, and that's what it's about, and that's what's going to happen on Saturday night. And I've been so focused on Sheedy and everything I've got to do in this fight. Everything's been crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's. Just ready to go now. Can't wait for it.
You done the weight okay? Everything all right?
Always okay. Fine. Sweet.
And what about winning this British title, actually getting the famous belt? How much would it mean?
Oh, it's massive. That's what I mean. That's what I could have taken a different route. I'm number 2 in the WBO. Could have gone and pursuing that and things. But the British title became available, and the opportunity was there for me. And without a shadow of a doubt, jumped at it, and that's you know, I'm coming in the ring Saturday night, and I'm knowing I'm going to leave British champion.
Son, he knows he's going to leave as the British champion. What do you reckon?
I don't really like. I don't really think about what my opponent's going to do. I don't really think about that. I got given an opportunity for British title. Of course, I want to take it. I had 4 weeks' notice, so mentally I was ready. Physically, I probably could have done one more time. But I take my hat off to Tommy though. He must have been in camp now for 16 weeks or something. So to stay focused that long, it takes some doing. You know, I've been in 10 weeks now, and I'm starting to go crazy. I just walk down that all the time now. So
Yeah, talk about to take your hat off. Take your hat off to him. Talk us through the hat. What's all that about?
Well, I'm a third Mexican. So I thought
Third generation.
Yeah, third generation. So I just thought I'd just wear this hat. But anyway, yeah. So I take my hat off to him because he's been in camp like 16 weeks now. He's got to have been. He was training with Chris Eubanks to start with. He's got a completely different style to me. And now he's boxing Sam Sheedy. And my camp's gone absolutely fantastic, you know. And it's just a fantastic opportunity. To be on here with all these boys as well, it's great, it's like a privilege.
Pride of Sheffield, eh?
Yeah, it's fantastic, I'm absolutely buzzing for it. I'm enjoying every moment of it. The training's gone perfect, the weight is absolutely fine. My head's right, and my physical state's fantastic. So I'm just going to go in there and do my absolute best. And that's always been enough, and it will be enough this time. It'll be more than enough.
You've seen things in Tommy that you think you can exploit? Have you seen weaknesses?
I've been told things in Tommy. I've seen weaknesses. They've seen weaknesses. It's irrelevant. Everybody I box, I always catch them. You know, I'm always catching. I'm always winning rounds. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So I'm versatile. So I'll make it work. You know.
How much of Sam have you been able to see?
Watched enough of him. You know, he is what he's southpaw. He's, you know, does things slick and clever and tries to get through like that. But saying he's always winning rounds and things, he's lost a fair few rounds as well. He's only just scraped through against Andrew Robertson by 1 round and Bradley Price by 1 round. He lost to Nav Mansuri and got rock bad in that fight. So I've seen enough of him that I know everything we've worked on in the gym is good enough to beat him. And you know, I'm tip top, raised at the southpaws. I know exactly what I'm doing against them. They don't phase with one bit. If anything, I prefer fighting up to orthodox fighters. So it's ideal for me. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Tom. Right, let's move on to Liam Williams now, the guy who Frank Warren just said to me a few minutes ago. He said he's the best fighter to have come out of Wales since Joe Calzaghe, which is some praise and being mentioned in the same breath as one of the Welsh legends of the sport. What does that feel like?
Yeah, it's amazing to hear someone, you know, people saying them kind of things is special. It means a lot to me.
And having a late change of opponent, as you have done, Armut Patterson getting injured, not able to fight, that must be frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing because obviously we prepared for Armut, you know, for so long, but at the end of the day I'm experienced enough now to deal with change of opponent. It's not a major thing, and it's not all bad because I get to win myself another title as well. So happy days.
WBO European title up for grabs, which presumably would take you closer to that world title shot I was talking about. You're going to get in there and you're going to have to think on your feet, aren't you? Because having not seen this guy, you've got to work it out as you go along.
Yeah, it's, as you say, just go in, take it easy, first round or two, and you know, set a couple of traps, see how he reacts, and just go from there. As I said, I'm experienced enough now to be able to work somebody out in a couple of rounds, and I'm sure we'll do that.
And the possibility in the new year, we talked about Terry and the chance of a massive fight coming up, but there is talk of you getting a world title fight as well. How much of a motivation?
Yes, you know, it's amazing. I can't stop thinking about it. But obviously I got things in front of me which I need to take care of first. Yeah, but you know, that's what we're aiming for, and we're aiming to be world champion next year, hopefully.
And like Craig, you're going to get some big Welsh support as well, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. You know, sold quite a few tickets for this fight again, and they're going to be there in full voice, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Which takes me on to the main event for the WBO Lightweight Championship of the World. Terry defending his title once again, and Orlando, if I can just get the microphone in front of you. Huge opportunity for you. Welcome to Great Britain. When did you arrive? How are the preparations?
Hi everyone. It's a great opportunity. It's my preparation is in Puerto Rico. With all my team. I want to thank first from Water for the opportunity. WBO, the Papa Alcalde, the president, and all my teams. So it's a lot of 2 months and a half of training, hard training in my country. So it's a great opportunity. Respect. Terry FLANAGAN is a great champion, but it's my moment. It's my history, you know. And my mind for the fight is to win. And I am ready. And I do everything in the ring to the victory and the belt.
You lost a title shot in 2013 against Orlando Salido, but you've won your last 5. Now at a lightweight, at a higher division, what sort of difference is that going to make to you, fighting at lightweight?
It's different because Orlando Salido is a great terms, but it's a past. So right now it's the present, and it's just the opportunity. Talking the president, my team, all-star boxing. So this is 130 number 2, the ranking number 2 in the world. But I don't care, you know, it's my opportunity. So it's my focus is for the belt victory, and my focus for the belt victory.
And what would it mean to you to win the title? I mean, this guy's a hard man.
He's a great champ. So it's the opportunity. So I want to focus my plan for the victory. Focus the fight. That's it. And he and me, I want to fight. No fight for the coach, for the public. I want to do everything. He and me. That's it.
Just you and him.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Terry?
Yeah,
good fighter and very good fighter.
What I've seen him and what's very good is carries a lot of power. He's watched a few of his fights now. I know he's a good fighter. He's been at world level. And coming up the weight is not always a bad thing because you can feel good at the weight. So yeah, I'm expecting fights that night. I'm more than ready for the fight. And everything's gone well in camp, and I'm looking forward to putting on a great performance for the Welsh public. And the last fight, I didn't get myself up for it, and it's shown. So like this time, I know I have to go away. I had to go away, think about what we're doing, and this time I'm up for it. I know it's going to be a tough fight. Orlando is going to throw punches back where he's Flanagan, and I think he'll leave openings, and I think that'll be when the fight happens.
Now, Frank, talking about the possibility of you fighting against Vasyl Lomachenko next summer, who is one of the biggest names in the sport. He's fighting in Vegas this weekend.
I'm sorry, he's not fighting Lomachenko. He's losses. That's it. He's not fighting. He no wins.
I like to say,
he no wins.
I'm not.
He no wins.
Them fights.
He wins.
Oh, it's not my cow.
Them fights in the future. But
I see you in the dream. I don't fight with your team. I fight with you. That's it.
I didn't say
you ready?
I didn't say I'm more than ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm
ready.
Saying you're not.
I don't care up the weight 135. I don't care. I am already 130, but I am very strong right now. So I respect you.
I respect you.
I respect.
I'm the champion.
You think after the fight?
I'm not thinking after the fight. He said that, not me.
I am the problem with you.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
Orlando, just give us 1 second. I just wanted to ask him about the possibility of a massive fight at Old Trafford if he can beat you. How much would that mean to you to get that huge fight in Manchester?
Before we had a chance to see, jumped in, I said, yeah, that's a great opportunity, but first and foremost, we've got to deal with Orlando first, otherwise that fight doesn't happen. So if I don't get up for this fight, it could be a potential banana skin. So now we have to concentrate on this fight, get this one won, and then see what the future holds.
And I think we've just heard he's
yeah, of course he's up for it. He's come over to try and take my title. I've got to stop him doing that. So I'm not expecting him to come to lose. He's coming to win, and I'm coming to win. It's going to be a fight. It's me and him. Don't matter.
Lovely. Right. Well, That's enough from me for the moment. Any questions from the floor? You'll get your chance for one-on-ones in a moment, but please, if you've got any questions now, here's the time to ask them.
It's for Liam. Liam, do you think the Patterson fight, I mean, everyone was really looking forward to it, and there was polls and all sorts. Do you think it's going to happen at some stage? Obviously it can't happen now. Do you think it will happen in the future? Do you expect it to happen?
I don't know, it's a tough question really, because I don't know what my next move is going to be after this fight. You know, as long as I win this belt, hopefully I get bigger chances again. So I don't know, it's difficult for me to answer really.
Do you think if you come through on Saturday that it could be your next fight, could be for a world title fight? Do you think you're ready for that?
Yeah, you know, in an ideal situation I'd probably have another 1 or 2 fights before, but if that opportunity came up, to, you know, 1,000,000%, I'm going to fight for a world title.
Even the people in front of you like Cotto, you think you'd be ready, you'd be prepared to accept a fight with someone like Cotto?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Orlando CRUZE, did it offend you that the Vasyl Lomachenko fight's been spoken about already?
He's a great, you know, Lomachenko respect, you know, he's a great boxer, but so right now my mentality is that I think that FLANAGAN, that's it. No Lomachenko, no, right now, I think FLANAGAN. After the FLANAGAN, I'm sitting with my team, my promoter, my manager, so we're going to the fight for Orlando CRUZE. Right now, I think FLANAGAN. That's it.
Any more for any more? Right, well if that's it, thank you very much for coming along, and the guys are all here ready to do interviews, and as well of course some head-to-head photographs as well, if we can behave ourselves. And